What's up, JEFusion fans? This is Philip and welcome back to another video. So, continuing from my review of the 30 minutes fantasy Liber Knight. So, I have actually found the upgrade parts necessary that I have been looking for. And now we have, ta-da! So this is the Liber Holy Knight. Now this is actually the instruction manual, and it just comes in like a plastic bag packaging. So this is just like an expansion set or like an upgrade. But I do know of like a complete kit. Like you have the Liber Knight with the Holy Knight armor parts included already in a single box. But I anyways, I was able to find this one. So a bit of a story here. So as you can see from this sticker right here, so I actually found this like a few days ago. As of this recording, I guess like when was it? I guess last Tuesday. I don't know. So basically, like a few days before I recorded this video, so I have actually found this kit or this expansion pack, you could say, and there is a sticker here, like I mentioned, and it says for like app members only. So the store where I bought this from, so apparently they have an official app, so you can apply for a membership, and basically when you purchase you get points, you can also get some discounts, and like if you sell like plastic models that you don't need anymore, so they can buy it from you like at a higher price than just like regularly selling it as a non-member. So you can do that as well. And of course, like if you are shopping there, like you also get like points that if you like accumulate enough points, you can basically use it, you know, in order to you can use it basically like money. So you can either use it to reduce the price of whatever you're buying, or if again you accumulate so much, you can basically end up getting something for free. But yeah, anyways, so I did download the app. I went back to the store and got this expansion set. So again, this is just in the bag. So this is what we have here. So, oh, okay, so it's on the other side apparently. There we go. So some of the parts, how it looks like, and you also have, it's also the instruction manual, like I've said. So that's the packaging for the Liber Holy Knight. And just to show you, so these are the runners that come with it. Like you only have 2 runners, but let me show you here. So overall, we have like gold pieces. There are like a couple of whites on each runners, and then we also have like clear blue parts. So 2 on this side, there's 1 on this side. So these are for like some accessories. So yeah, we only have 2 runners. So like if you already have your Liber Knight pre-built, so like mine, so yeah, this will take you less than 30 minutes to complete. So there we go. So that's where the 30 minutes fantasy comes from. So anyways, this is my completed Liber Holy Knight. So I would say apart from like some of the armor pieces, like I would say like the biggest changes would obviously they would be on the sword and on the shield. So these are the biggest changes that I would say are included. But like honestly, overall, the Liber Holy Knight looks definitely looks much better. Again, like you do have the Paladin set also sold separately, so they don't see it here. They don't show it really, but yeah. So this is the Liber Paladin sold separately. Again, so you choose either Holy Knight or Paladin for your Liber Knight. So what I think, like the difference between the Liber Knight or the Liber Paladin and the Holy Knight, I would say. Well, the Paladin looks more heavily armored, and it has that great sword. I mean, this sword also looks bigger than the regular Liber Knight sword. Uh, like, I would imagine the Liber Paladin to be tankier. So again, it's got more armor, it's got more protection on the legs, although it uses the shield as some sort of a back skirt. Yeah, but nonetheless, it is stronger physically. However, I would see the Liber Knight, or Holy Knight rather, as something that can deal like holy damage to enemies. So this one may have like, you could say, like if you put more int and then again for extra holy damage, so that would be the difference between the Paladin and the Holy Knight. But yeah, so in order to again to complete the Holy Knight, now there are some modifications or like parts that you need to replace. Mostly you just add on most of the parts right here, like the sword and shield, for example. You just put these parts onto said existing equipment, like the shins, uh, the front armor, or like the crotch armor, you could say, and the rear skirt armor. So you just add them on. The chest piece, not too big, but it's there, and there's the back piece as well. And as for parts that you need to replace, so definitely like on the arm guards. So if you look closely, like there are like light purple, I would say, uh, kind of lavender bands around the thighs and like the upper arms here, like you can see a bit clearly. uh, so the only thing you need to replace like on the wrist, so uh, you replace those bands on the wrist, and then you put the arm guard armors over there. So the shoulders, so you do replace some pauldron parts in order to attach this. And then on the face, so it's also different. So you do take off the faceplate of the Liber Knight and then replace it with a new forehead with this with these two pieces right here. So thanks to this one, like it doesn't really show on camera, but if you look really closely, you can see the eyes of the Liber Knight, which is really, really nice. Again, like visually speaking, I do prefer all that gold that pops out more compared to the Paladin upgrade, which looks darker actually. Um, I mean, it looks cool overall, but yeah, this just looks more majestic and heroic. Even though, again, if you look at the armor parts on the body, there's not much to it, but the shield and sword are definitely the ones that stand out with the Holy Knight. So, things that I'd like to say. So, articulation, especially like on the shoulders, because like they're much bigger, or at least they're slightly bigger. Uh, it still kind of like takes away some movement, I would say. Uh, Going back to what I probably said in my previous review, of the Liber Knight. So you get the best or the most articulation if you're just playing with the frame, like the actual frame inside this thing. And then once you put the parts on the Liber Knight, so again, the shoulders and the side skirts especially, so you do lose like some range of articulation. And when you put on the Holy Knight armor or the Holy Knight parts, you lose slightly more, but again, not really that detrimental or not really a cause of like any devastating drawbacks. If I guess that's an exaggeration, but again, you don't really lose a lot more, but you still get more, like, I don't know, slightly more limited movement on the shoulders. But again, I believe you can still pull off so many poses with this guy. I still want to do a pose like a raised sword, but again, the armor gets in the way. And this, actually, I'm gonna take off the shield, so I'm still using like the attachment peg instead of. I mean, the package shows the Liber Holy Knight holding the shield, but I could do that, but again, it's the armor or the shoulder armor, the pauldrons that kind of limit the movement. Let's see if we can eke out a bigger slashing motion. Okay. It is possible. It is possible. It is doable. It is doable. I believe in you. I believe in you. So, almost there. Almost there. We can do this. We can do this. Yes, we can do like a big slashing motion. I gotta turn the head, and I gotta lower the pauldrons so that, there we go. Yeah, look at that slashing pose. God, it just looks so awesome. It looks much more awesome like this. Yes. Again, like, it's just a little bit of an upgrade, but it does so many wonders. Again, so, like, I could probably do a more dynamic slashing pose if I can adjust more joints, but let's see. Again, well, at least for the legs, you don't really lose that much. So let's try a more active slash. So again, we're gonna do this and do this and do this, and then you have like, there we go. Ta-da! Yeah, look at that. That's so awesome. So yes, this is pretty much what I can do with my Holy Knight. So definitely one of my favorite. This has become actually my favorite build so far. So I have also talked about like my favorite builds this year, and now this just tops everything. I just love this guy so much. Like, yes, totally worth it. So yeah, I would say I'm gonna give my Liber Holy Knight. Well, I already gave my Liber Knight 5 out of 5, so let's make it a 10 out of 5. It's, again, it's just few parts, but still, again, there is limited movement on the shoulders with all this armor, but if you can, like, you are able to pose, or you are able to get poses out of this. You can do stuff. You can even make a story. I do want to make a story out of this. So, yeah. Again, definitely recommended if you like fantasy based models. So this is the one for you. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you do like this video, then please do leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JEFusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you next time.